Thank you, Chair. I wanted to make a couple of comments about the President's recent tweets about 4 American Congresswomen. I generally try to avoid giving airtime to the stream of tweets emanating from the White House. I try to focus instead on the policies being suggested or implemented by the administration, and particularly on those that most immediately impact the residents of Multnomah County. Last weekend's tweets telling 4 American Congresswomen to go back to where they came from don't announce policy, but the worldview they reflect is intrinsic to the policies being promulgated by the White House. And by their very nature, coming from the President of the United States, they do have immediate impact on the residents of Multnomah County and all of us. I have the privilege of sitting at this dais and of having access to this microphone. I want to use that privilege to say clearly and publicly, those tweets were racist. They were racist because they were directed at 4 women of color. They were racist because they fit within a long tradition of telling people who look other than white that we don't belong here. They were racist because they fit within a long history of telling us that we are not American. It's been a while since I've been told to go back to where I came from. The last time was probably about 10 or so years ago when I wrote an op-ed supporting Oregon's sanctuary law. Many of the comments to that piece included some version of go back to where you came from. More recently and more frequently, and I know many in this room have experienced this, I'm asked some variation of the question, where are you from? And if I say I'm from here, from Portland, Oregon, the next question is often some variation of, no, where are you really from? All of us, other than Native Americans, are originally, really, from somewhere else. Go back to where you came from, directed to Black and brown people, tells us that no matter how long we have been here, no matter whether we were born here, as 3 of the Congresswomen were, and no matter whether we are citizens, as all of the Congresswomen are, we cannot be from here. It tells us that we don't belong. It tells us, or attempts to tell us, that we are not American. A message like that, coming from the President of the United States, impacts all of us. I am from India, and I am also from here. I am American. All of us, including those whose ancestors migrated here or were enslaved and forced to move here, can both claim our origins and claim our belonging to this country. All of us can both criticize this country and be proud to belong to it. All of us not only have the right to speak up, to criticize, but also the responsibility. And all of us not only have the right to resist views that we believe are antithetical to the American values we hold dear, but the responsibility of insisting on an alternative vision. We have the responsibility not only to resist hatred and division and the pitting of one group against another, but to insist on love and connectedness and community, and to show what that looks like. And we are fortunate here in Multnomah County to have lots of opportunities to do that. This past weekend, I had the chance, along with Commissioner Stegman, to participate in something that did present that alternative vision. The Walk with Immigrants and Refugees, organized by the city's Parks for New Portlanders program, brought together hundreds of people of all ages and races and ethnicities to spend a beautiful summer morning walking and eating and dancing together. Just being there lifted my spirits. These sorts of events may not seem significant, but they are. They remind us that we all share this space and this place, our country, with people who don't look like us. And they remind us of the strength we build and the joy we share when we come together. So my call to action for anyone listening or watching, if you can, join us at these community events. Whenever you can, join us to walk with immigrants and refugees. Join us for Southeast Asian New Year in the park. Join us for the annual Delta Park Powwow. Join us at the Mercado. Join us for Good in the Hood. Join us for the MLK Run coming up in September. Because here in Multnomah County, this is who we are. We are all Americans, and we are all here to stay. Thank you.